Good morning, students. How are you all? Hope all of you are fine at home and doing your studies well. Yes, for this, we let's start our social science class. Yes, so in our today's social science class, we will discuss about the fact about health. I will share one fact about health. And what is that fact, students? Skin is the largest organ in the body and it defends against disease and infection. So, do you know, students? Skin is the largest organ in the human body which defends against disease and infection. Okay, was it interesting for you all? Yes, to know about this fact? Yes. So now let's start with our chapter discussion. Yes, in social science, we have started chapter number 11 discussion, and the name of the chapter is health care. In our earlier class, we have started chapter number 11 health care. We have discussed some points in this chapter in our earlier class. And today we will first do the recapitulation of the topics which we discussed in earlier class, and then we will move to today's topic of this chapter. Okay, students, so are you all ready for the class? Okay, so students, in our earlier class we have discussed about what is health. We have also discussed the myths about illness, and we have discussed about the clinical thermometer, how it was invented, who invented clinical thermometer, and we have also discussed about stethoscope, how stethoscope was invented, what was the story behind the invention of stethoscope. So let's do a quick recapitulation and then we will move to our today's topic discussion. Okay, so as students, what is health? Health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being in which disease and infirmity are absent. So we have already discussed this, that what is health? Health is a state of physical, mental and social well-being where our body is physically, mentally and socially fit. Yes, it does not have any kind of disease in the body. Yes. So now, as we are having a healthy body, we are talking about health. If our body is healthy, our mind is healthy, then we are a happy human being, because a human being needs a healthy body and a healthy mind to be happy. Yes, by this there were some myths in the ancient time. Yes, in the early time, people in olden times used to think that disease were caused by evil spirits. So they were thinking that if any person, if any human being is suffering from any disease, it is due to the evil spirit which is there present in the environment. Yes, to cure them they worship god and goddesses. So to prevent that person from disease and illness, they cure to cure that person they worship the god and goddesses. Today we know how disease are caused. Yes, we can control disease by giving medicine and the correct treatment. We now live longer and lead healthier lives. Okay, let us read about the development in the field of medicine. This we have already discussed, but today we will do just a recapitulation. Now, when we are talking about a clinical thermometer, we all know that if we want to measure the temperature of the body, what we do, how we measure the temperature. If we are having a fever, we measure the temperature of the body with the help of thermometer. Yes, and the thermometer was invented by Gabriel Daniel Fahrenheit in 1714. Yes, this is a person. Yes, he was a physicist. Yes, He was a physicist. Physicist means an expert in or a student of physics. He was a inventor and scientific instrument maker also. So Gabriel Daniel Fahrenheit was a physicist, inventor and the scientific instrument maker who invented thermometer in the year 1714. The clinical thermometer is a simple glass tube with a bulb-like shape at one end. This bulb-like shape is filled with mercury. So here students, you have this thermometer. The thermometer just look like a glass tube with a bulb-like shape at the end, and this thermometer is filled with a mercury. Mercury is a liquid, liquid substance which is filled in the thermometer. Sorry, in the thermometer, and this liquid substance which is filled in the thermometer, which helps the to measure the temperature, is known as mercury. Okay, so the tube has marking of degree in Fahrenheit from 95 degree Fahrenheit to 110 degree Fahrenheit. So then the thermometer, the temperature is being measured from 95 degree Fahrenheit to 110 degree Fahrenheit. A normal healthy person has a temperature of 98.4 degree Fahrenheit or 37 degrees Celsius. So if we talk about a normal healthy body, which do not have the fever, its temperature will be around 98.4 degree Fahrenheit. Okay students, the thermometer is put under the armpit or in the mouth to find out the temperature. You all know that when there is a fever, how your parents check your fever. These are the ways the people check the fever, either putting it in under the armpit or in the mouth. Nowadays, the digital thermometers are also there. Earlier, the tube-like glass tube-like thermometer were there, but nowadays we are having the digital thermometers, which you can see here. Here you have a digital thermometer, and nowadays there are digital thermometers which you can just freeze. You putting on a distance, you can just see what is the temperature of the body of the human being. Doctors generally carry an instrument or a round neck round their neck. Can you name it? An instrument which doctors generally wear when you go at the hospital or when you visit the doctor. You might be seeing the doctor who is, one instrument is there which is put it round the neck. What is the instrument called? It is a stethoscope. It is used to find out the condition of the patient's heart and lungs. It was invented by René Laennec in 1816. René Laennec was a French physician and a musician. So René Laennec invented stethoscope in 1816. There is a very interesting story behind this invention. Once Laennec noticed two children sitting at the end of a log wood. There, they were whispering through the log. When Laennec asked them, they said they could hear the faintest sound through the log. Faintest means very weak sound through the log. He went back to his clinic and tried the same thing with a rolled up newspaper on his patient. He could hear the patient's heartbeat. You can see here how he is seeing how he is doing rolling the newspaper, and now how he is hearing the patient's heartbeat. He could also hear the sound produced by air while moving in and out of the lungs. This led to the invention of the stethoscope. So this way stethoscope was invented by Dr. René Laennec. This is a stethoscope which you might have seen the doctors wearing round their neck. Now today we will discuss about microscope. Lenses were known to us about 4,400 years ago. So we were able to see the lenses, we were able to know the lenses, and these lenses were used to have to make spectacles which we wear when our eyes are weak. Yes, our eyesights are weak. So when the lenses were known to us about 400 years ago, these spectacles were made to to see some objects when the person was having a eyesight problem. In 1590, two Dutchmen, Johannes and Zazarian Janssen, discovered that if a fly is seen by keeping one lens behind another, it looked very big. So, what in the year 1590, two Dutch people were there, Dutchmen were there, Johannes and Zacharian Jensen, yes, who discovered that the fly, if they want to see the fly in a big, in a big form, they were keeping one lens behind the another, which was making that fly look very big. Yes, they used this observation to make a toy called flea glass. So these two Dutchmen used this observation to make a toy glass called flea glass. This is a flea glass. It became very popular among the children at that time. So with the help of this flea glass, the children were using this flea glass as a toy, and they were using the objects which were very far away from them. Like if they wanted to see the birds flying in the sky, which were very high, in the sky, so they use a flea glass to see the birds, that how they are flying, how much big they are, which type of birds are there. So these type of things they were seeing with the help of flea glass. Soon, Galileo, the famous Italian scientist, came across this toy. He used the idea of combining two lenses to make a device called microscope. So, soon after the flea glass, a Italian scientist came across this toy flea glass whose name was Galileo. He used the idea of combining two lenses to make a device which was called as microscope. So he was Galileo who used the two lenses to make a device called microscope. Since then, the microscope has been greatly improved. With the help of microscope, scientists were able to see microorganisms like bacteria for the first time. So with the help of this device microscope, which was invented by Galileo, from them that time the microscope now are very improved. With the help of the microscope, scientists now are able to scientists at that time were able to see microorganisms like bacteria for the first time. So the scientists with the help of microscope were able to see the microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, yes, for the first time with the help of microscope. You can see here how the with the help of the microscope the bacteria are we are able to see, or the scientists are able to see the bacteria. Yes. Today, a microscope is used to examine blood, urine, stool, etc. So today, if we talk about today's time, microscope is helping us and the doctors, the scientists to use to examine the blood, urine, and stool, etc. Today, we have many powerful microscopes. The electron microscope magnifies an object millions of times. So now we now today in today's time we don't we not only have a powerful microscope, we also have the electron microscopes which magnifies an object millions of times. So magnifies means we can find out or find these tiny things which are there in that object with the help of the electron microscope. So this is a picture of a light microscope which was earlier used to detect the which was used at the time to see the microorganisms like bacteria, viruses, and etc. But nowadays the electron microscope is used in different field to magnify an object millions of time. Okay, so this is a new invention of microscope which is known as electron microscope, which magnifies an object millions of time. So today students, what we discussed today, we've discussed about what is health. We discussed about the clinical thermometer, that who invented clinical thermometer. We discussed about stethoscope, what was the story behind the invention of stethoscope, and we also discussed about the microscope. Yes, who invented microscope and how microscope was invented with the help of lenses. Yes, so now So now there is a homework for you all students. And what is the homework? Read chapter 11, page number 67 and 68. And you have to prepare chapter number 4, the Democratic Republic of Congo, for online class test on 23rd July 2020. Okay, that is Wednesday. So on Wednesday there will be an online test for you all of chapter number 4, the Democratic Republic of Congo, in which you have to learn the word power, the latest recall, and the book exercise. So it will be a multiple choice question answer, in which I will ask you the question and I will give you options also, and you have to take the correct option. Okay students, it will be a fun for you to give the online test. Yes, so prepare yourself for online class test, which is on 23rd July 2020. And which chapter will come? Chapter number 4, the Democratic Republic of Congo. Till then, thank you and have a nice day students.